Alright, so what's up everybody? I'm going to do a recap for episode 13, The Last Recruit. I like the beginning of this because Flock and Jack finally have their little talk that I've been waiting to see for a long time. He asked him why Locke, and the reason is because Locke was stupid and he believed that he was brought to this island for a reason, and he's also a sucker. But I found it kind of weird that he said that you were not kind enough to bring him back in a wooden box. That way he could clone him basically and look like him. And then we get a good answer about why Jack's seen his father around in the jungle right after the plane crash. It was because it was the smoke monster doing it, and he was doing it to benefit him, to help him find water. So I mean, he's been working on this for a long time, and he tells Jack that believe it or not, he's only been doing, everything he's done is for the good, to help him out basically. And I don't know if I still believe him or not, but now that Jacob's dead, they're no longer tied to the island, so we'll see what happens. Locke and Sun are headed to the hospital. Sun got shot, and Flock got ran over by Desmond. They're both on the stretchers being wheeled into the hospital, and Sun recognizes Locke. And I don't know, she's saying, no, it's him. And is she remembering what he becomes later on the island? He becomes the smoke monster. I think she has a flash of not the early parts of Lost, but later whenever Locke becomes Man in Black, because there's a reason why she's saying no, it's him. So I don't know, we'll have to see. Alright, so this is a little creepy. Claire tells Jack that whether you like it or not, you're with him just because you let him talk to you. This part was a little creepy. I mean, it was like, you know, well, no matter, it's almost like now you're enslaved to him or something like that. I don't know. But what is it all about? Just since you talk to him, now you have to do whatever he says or whatever, or you have to follow him. It doesn't make any sense to me. Sawyer and Kate are sitting there having a little conversation, and they're both smartasses because, you know, Sawyer says that I never seen any handcuffs back in LAX. And she says, well, I think the only reason why you didn't see any handcuffs is because you didn't want anybody to know that you were down in Australia. And should I tell that to the feds? And he's like, ooh, I like you. So Miles comes and tells him, hey, we got a live one. And he's talking about when Saeed killed Kimi and his goons. And then he talks about the Korean guy. He doesn't speak English, and so they see Saeed off the video camera, and they try to get. He tells Mao to get a name to the face. Zoe shows up, or Zoe, I'm sorry, and she says she wants to talk to the leader, and Flock comes out from his tent, and she says that we want what you stole from us back, and if you don't give it to us, next time they won't miss, because they dropped a bomb right behind where their camp was. And I love Terry O'Quinn this season. His acting is just awesome. I mean, he definitely deserves an Oscar for this one, or an Emmy, whatever you get. And the bomb drops, and he doesn't even flinch. He doesn't blink. He doesn't do anything. It was awesome. And then she gives him the walkie-talkie. When you're ready, you know, give us a call. And I already knew what he was going to do. He dropped it, and he broke the walkie-talkie. And then it's like, I love what he said. He said, well, here we go. I love it. In the Flash Sideways, Alana is an attorney. That's way, way far away from preparing to blow yourself up with dynamite on the island. My honest opinion is that I don't think Flock is lying, because honestly, he's been truthful about pretty much everything up so far, because technically Saeed is getting what he wanted in the Flash Sideways. He's still around Nadia. He might not be with her, but he still can see her anytime he wants. But he tells him, he's like, you're gonna go and kill Desmond, and he's like, that's not gonna be a problem. He's like, you still want what you asked me for, right? And he says, yes, but please don't kill Desmond. Sayid goes to kill Desmond, and one of the best conversations I've heard between two people on Lost happened. Okay, I really like this part. So Desmond wants to know, what did he offer you if you're going to kill me in cold blood? And Sayid tells him that the woman he loved. Desmond says, well, if she died, then how do you suppose Flock is gonna bring her back? And I loved it. Sayid says, I died, and he brought me back. And I was thinking, oh, this is awesome. But Desmond asks, what are you going to tell her whenever she asks what you had to do to be with her? Great writing. I promised I would take Claire back. And Sawyer is like, that's before she started drinking Locke's Kool-Aid. So do you guys really think that Sayid killed Desmond? I don't. I really don't. Sayid looked like he was looking for something in the woods. He kept looking up at the trees, and I think he was looking for a specific tree. Maybe he was looking for the hatch door. I don't know. That's what I'm going to guess, because it kind of looked like he was looking for something in particular. And I don't think he killed Desmond. I sure hope he doesn't. Of course, we don't find out in this episode, but we'll have to wait. Alright. And I thought for sure tonight was going to be the night. Claire was finally gonna off Kate. But no, she disappoints me for the second time. But she does tell Kate, when he finds out we're gone, he's gonna be mad. Claire and Jack are related for the second time. Blah, blah, blah. Alright, and for the second really great conversation this evening, Sawyer and Jack have a good one. Sawyer says, Jack tells Sawyer, he's like, something's not right. He's like, the last time I left, he's like, it felt like a part of me was missing. And Sawyer tells him they got pills for that. And he tells him, he's like, either you quit the crazy talk or you can jump off this boat. And Jack decides to jump off the boat because he knows that there's something he has to do on this island. And I'm just waiting to see what Jack's real purpose is. It's going to be a good ending. Whew, I was worried. Thank goodness. Sun and Jin's baby is okay. I was kind of worried about that, but everything's good. Jack looks at the x-ray and sees that his spinal thingamajig, or whatever it's called, it's busted, so that's why he can't walk. And Jack's like, I got this. And you know what? Jack's gonna make John walk again. I'm sure he's got to. I mean, it's just inevitable. Alright. This ending, there was two good parts to this ending. First is the incredible reuniting of Jin and Sun. When I seen Jin walk from across that tree, and I was like, oh my god, I'm like, it's gonna happen right now. And it did, and it was really good. I thought it was gonna be more, the way they did it was awesome. Him walking across that tree was just great. Them, seeing eye to eye, and all of a sudden they're hugging. That was great. Sawyer even got a little emotional. Did you see his eyes? He had a tear going. Alright, so Widmore obviously goes back on his deal with Sawyer, and Zoe tells him the deal's off. And then Flock and Jack is on the beach, and all of a sudden they try to bomb him, but Flock grabs Jack up and takes him back into the woods and sets him on a tree and says, it's going to be alright. You're with me now. And I'm like, oh, this is creepy. I'm like, what? This is getting crazy. Alright, we got a week off next week. I will see you guys in 2. So, guys, take care of yourself. Thanks for watching. And thumbs up it. No more 5 stars, I guess. So, and send me some comments and some questions and some video responses if you guys have time. Always appreciate reading all your comments. I'll talk to you guys in 2 weeks. Thanks.